Hello, good evening. This is Tani Sofia Acosta, and today, I'm going to continue making my daily videos. Although I slipped a little bit there, missed a couple, so I'm back at it, fresh and anew. So anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of a different turn, and I've been talking about many different themes and many different struggles or many different issues, and just trying to put out information and so forth. But today I'm going to provide a little bit of a different perspective, and I'm going to talk about a movie that I saw on Amazon Prime, and it is called Anything's Possible. And this movie has a nice list of firsts to it. It features the first or the directorial debut of Billy Porter, who maybe many of you may have known. He was, had such a huge role in the series Pose. It is also the first time full feature debut screenplay by Jimena Garcia Lecona. And it also has the first full feature debut of the actor Ava Rain, and who plays the lead character Kelsa. So, this movie, it's really fun and well done. And really, on one hand, it's kind of a coming of age movie about youth in their last year of high school and moving on and graduating and going to college or wherever that may take them. The main characters are part of the love story, and it turns out the main character, Kelsa, played by Ava Rain, turns out to be a transgender woman. And so this movie really weaves all of the issues occurring that Gen Z have to now navigate, and as well as a reference point, all the crazy divisiveness we see in society. Yet it's played out in a really, really fun and nice way, and all these issues just kind of arise from naturally and organically from the story itself. So therefore, it just makes sense, and it just is a nice story. There is fantastic chemistry between the actors, and especially between the lead actors. And as a first story, it kind of shows, the shyness, the awkwardness, and also, the layeredness and the complexity of, a transgender youth and what they have to contend with at their age when they're in high school. So anyway, why I wanted to talk about this is it's such a, it is now, to me, a trend going forward that now LGBTQ plus stories are now written, directed, acted by those within our community. And what does that bring? It brings such a humanity. And even though this is a love story, and it's a love story that has a nice ending, and you'll have to watch the nice ending, but I think because it does this for many of my generation, boomer, but anyway, of my generation, we grew up with the exception of very few, we grew up where LGBTQ people are, those stories are not written, nor directed, nor played by us. And so at times, at the best, the interpretations are very cartoonish, or even worse, the characters, and especially it would have to be that the trans characters are all crazy, psychotic, murderous, or just mentally deranged. So, for myself and many of my generation growing up, that is the messaging we grew up with. And that plays a heavy load on you, because that is what is internalized. And because that's what's internalized, that at some point, like, a virus or a contagion, it has to be expelled. But it can't be expelled unless one or the person or a community as a whole gets past that and transcends it. And I think what we're looking at right now with series like Pose, with this movie, and perhaps many, many others, this is the stories that need to be told. And because it does need to be told, Now, it just, it has all these features: authenticity, confidence, depth, realness. It has all those aspects. And so, in a way, because it has those aspects, at the end of the day, it can be so well done that one totally forgets it's an LGBTQ story, and it's just a beautiful human story. And so for me, it's such a beautiful and encouraging thing to see. And as well, I think there's also an understanding, perhaps, that for many of us, like I said earlier, who've grown up with the bad stereotypes, we can feel proud now that this, layer of the onion starting to be shed. And though we have incredible and unbelievable and difficult challenges occurring now within the U.S. and within other countries, yet, oh my God, it's just nice to see this emerge. So I would say congratulations to Billy Porter, Jimena Garcia Lecona, and everybody else involved in this. So I'd like all of you, if you feel so inclined, please take a look at this on Amazon Prime. I'll put the link of it, or I'll put like kind of a trailer of it on this website. And I think maybe when you're dealing with issues where people have many thoughts, beliefs, issues that, are deeply on the, somehow embedded on the inside, things like this give light to what the next generations don't have to go through. And I see it as nothing but positive. And wow, that's a huge step. But second, also, because of the past, these things are issues that end up being internalized. Those are the things that need to be rightly unwound, either by therapy, very conscious, thought, and or, I don't know, just the sheer process of living authentically as oneself. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening to me. I will have another video tomorrow, and I will keep going on this on my 30-day YouTube video making challenge. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing your comments. Bye-bye.